you're in some group chats. Tell you what, all those group chats are just full of people who are struggling, trying to make some money in network marketing. They're all struggling. That is a perfect place to go tap on those people that are in the groups. Now, you don't want to get people mad by spamming out in the group and they kick you out and stuff like that. Go behind the scenes to the members. Do you know how to do that? If you don't, I'm going to show you. Go behind the scenes, get in there where the members are. Let me get out off of this page right here. All right, we're just going to pull up Facebook groups. Let's just get in there. So I'm going to close that down. And this little meme right here gets attention, guys. If you haven't been sharing this around, it does get attention. So whatever people are trying to sell, we're here to help them. And they are going to make more money in the long run if they just pay attention to what we're doing here at the school. In the long run, they're going to make more money and have more recruits in that thing that they're trying to promote than they are otherwise. So you have the thing that they need to help them. What we teach here, you can't learn anywhere else. Where have you ever heard anything like the Money Train and some site that loads up all of your links to things you're doing and then shovels people into your downline? There is no such place. It only happens right here at Acquisition Alliance. It only happens here. So we want to help people learn what they're missing out on. They're actually missing out, guys. People who don't know what we're doing, they're missing out. So it's time to really turn it on by helping these people see the same thing that you see. Why is it that you show up here repeatedly? You see and understand the power of what we're doing and how easily and quickly you can get to $65,000. If you get this in front of them, they will see it too, and they will be here with you on this call every day, just like you. But if you don't put it out there in front of people, well, that ain't gonna happen. And it's not that hard to do, guys. We're talking copy and paste here. Copy and paste, copy and paste. Share some memes, share some recordings. It doesn't rely on you to personally do a lot of talking to these people. You just want to pique their curiosity and send them something. Pique their curiosity, send them this picture. If you don't have this picture, if you haven't downloaded it from the back office yet, get somebody to send it to whoever you're connected to in Facebook. That's part of the school here. Your sponsor should already have this picture. Make sure you get this picture and start sharing it with people. It gets people to ask questions. How? Every time I post it, I get a bunch of people asking, how? How? So now we're going to go into a group here. Let's go into this one right here. $25 one-up support group. All right. So let's just see. You know, any of these chat groups that you're affiliated with, any of them, what you want to do is go up here to this little eyeball, the little thing that has the I in it, conversation information. Click on that. It is going to open up for you. Well, why didn't it do that? Okay, so when you click on the I thing for information, it's going to show you chat members right there. Chat members. Now let's look and see how many people are in this group. Look at all that. I was just in a group this morning that had probably over 100 people in it. 100 people in it. And what you want to do is just start tapping on these people. Guys, this is why you don't want to create groups. Because people who are savvy to this, they're going to be hitting on your people that are in there. You don't want to expose all of your people to them, but you want to use these groups to do this. I promise you. You want to just tap on it. Say, hey, we're in this group, and I saw, I see that you're in this group with me about such and such and so, whatever that group is. Say, I discovered something. I discovered a way to recruit people fast and easy. And they're just going to ask you how. Just all you got to do is tap on them, send them a little private message. You're in the group with them. You can do that. Hey, found you in the group. We're in the group together. And I noticed that you're And, we're doing this thing, whatever it is that you're in that group, you had an interest in that group is why you're in that group. You're probably in that thing. Go hit on those people individually. Hey, got a way for you to get some new recruits. It's easy. It's simple. It won't cost you anything. It's free. It's free. And then you introduce them to the school that teaches them how to do it. And now, bam, they're in here with you, following you on the money train. If you're in any of these groups, you need to be hitting on them. A lot of them, if you've been in network marketing for any length of time, you're in a ton of group chats. That is a ton of people in there that you probably haven't connected with. You haven't shared the school with them. They're all network marketing people, or they wouldn't be in those groups to begin with. Direct contact with somebody. Direct contact. You just send them your link. Hey, I know where you can get you can get advertising and get it for free. I know where you can get some free advertising. I know this school here will help you learn how to recruit people. Got to get them to know those things. You don't need to say a whole lot. You see these people post all these big, long dissertations about what they're doing. You don't have to do all that here. A few little key words, a few little sentences is all you got to do to pique their curiosity. Something that applies to the fact that they're struggling. Hey, you having a hard time recruiting people? There's this school teaches you how to recruit real life people. They don't sell you some phony baloney name list. They teach you how to recruit real live people and build a team of people that won't drop out. That's going to get their attention. It's 2 sentences. 2 sentences, maybe 3, at the very most. You just appeal to them by whatever it is that is their problem. Recruiting people is everybody's problem. It's not that they need another program. They need to know how to get people engaged. They need to know how to get people stuck in there. And that's what we do here. We help you get people, and we help you get them stuck in here because of the compensation plans that we use. But you got to bring them in first before they can even learn about those compensation plans. They're not going to pay attention to another opportunity, another program for them to sign up in. They're busy thinking about what they're already in and trying to push that agenda on you. And they're not interested in something new. You got to appeal to them with something that's going to help them do what they're already doing. That's how you become very successful with whatever product you're trying to sell. You got to find the person that product solves a problem that they have. This is how Kirby vacuum cleaner became the vacuum cleaner of the world. They solved the problem of dirt on the floor in a very big way. Almost every household in America had a Kirby vacuum cleaner. Very big deal. Even when it became massive amounts of different kinds of vacuum cleaners in the marketplace, most people still bought a Kirby. You know why? Because those guys went out door to door and proved that their vacuum cleaner was better. So word of mouth advertising in your face. You got to get in some people's faces, people. You got to get in some people's faces with what you've got. Don't sit around thinking they're going to come to you. You have to make a little effort, but you got to put the right stuff in front of them. If you're just trying to spam them with another opportunity, it isn't going to cut it. They're not going to look. You got to have something that's got a solution to their problem. Their problem is they can't recruit enough people and get enough people to stay in something with them to actually make any money. Hello, you got to go at them with this approach. Hey, if you're having problems recruiting people into your program, check this out. This school's going to help you recruit people. They don't sell you a phony baloney name list. It's real live people, and they teach you for free how to go get them. And they're going to help you structure them so that they don't drop out. They're going to help you create a forever team that won't drop out. That's something they can't get anywhere else. They don't have it now. They can't get it anywhere else. They're only going to get it because one of you shared it with them. So what are you waiting for? How soon do you want $65,000 in your pocket? It could be done as simply as in 15 days. 15 days. Are you going to mess around waiting for somebody else to do it for you? Or are you going to get it done? Go get your 2, show them how to get their 2. Everybody gets their 2 in their first day. You're looking right smack at $65,000 in 15 days. And if any of those people have activated not 1, but 2 of our little $20 out-of-pocket matrix programs, you're looking at $130,000 a month in 15 days. I don't think there's too much out there that can do that for you. I don't know of anything. I've been challenging everybody to come share with me. Show me something more powerful than that. Show me something more powerful than that. No one has showed me anything, not anything. So what does that tell you? The challenge has been out there for ever since I started promoting the straight up 2x force-fed matrix that pays 15 levels deep. That's only $20. The challenge has been out there ever since. It's now right at maybe a month since I've been talking about it. No one has come forth. And we send out these recordings where I have said this over and over to over 10,000 people almost every day. We've got a YouTube channel up, people listening to all this stuff over and over. Nobody has come forth to show me anything that comes close to it. Nothing. So obviously, this is the only place you're going to be able to obtain that kind of money that fast. And even if you don't do it in 15 days, $65,000, if it's possible that you could get it in 15 days, don't you think it's worth it for you to apply yourself to it? For even if it took you 3 or 4 months to get there, apply yourself to it. But if you teach other people to do what we're doing here, and they go get their 2, who go get their 2, you're going to see that $65,000 in your pocket sooner than you think. You just simply have to apply yourself to it. Just, a little bit, play with it. Just play with it. If you're just playing with it, you can't help but be successful. You can't help but add to the mix here, add to the synergy, add to the revolution that's going on here, add to the results of all of it happening faster and faster and faster. Don't look at it as a burden and work to have to do. Look at it as something that you have a driving force inside of you. I'm going to go out and eradicate poverty today. I'm going to apply as much time as I can today to telling one more person and 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 one more person. Get a driving force to eradicate poverty, and you're going to get some results every single day. Just like Robert and Susan do. Every single day, they designate a certain amount of time that they're dedicated. I'm going to do this thing, and they get results every single day. It's very, very rare that they have a dry day, is what I call it. A dry day. It's very, very rare. And there are other days that make up for those days, because on average, they're sponsoring at least one person a day. Honestly, if you look at it, they're averaging 500 people in a year, both of them. So that means, and that's every year. So that means they're getting almost 2 people a day on average, 365 days in a year. Double that. That's like 600. You're talking about almost 700. They're only about 200 people shy of getting 2 people every day, every year. 2 people every day, every year. Did you hear that? 2 people. 2 people shy of getting, 200 people shy of getting, So probably if they applied 1 more hour to their activity every day, they'd probably get that extra 200 that they need every year to have 2 people a day on average. But right now they're doing at least a person a day, at least somewhere around a person and a half. So, obviously there's merit in what they're doing. There's a reason to learn to do what they're doing. But then again, you got all these Facebook groups. If you've been in this industry for any time, you've gotten yourself into multiple Facebook groups. Those groups are loaded up, some of them with hundreds of people. I have groups that I created that have over 70 something people in them. Guys, hit them hard. They're all network marketing people. And whatever it was that that group was promoting, those people have been in there maybe a year or so, even 2 years, 3 years. They're still not making any money in network marketing. They've tried 100 things since then. They've gone from that to something else to something else. Go do a search in your search groups, GRO in your messenger chat. Get up there and go GRU. Look at all these groups. Those are all groups that I've been in. And there's actually more. If you look through your Facebook Messenger, just pull it up, everybody that you know. Let's go in there and hit it. Let's see. If I just scroll down this list to everybody I know, I'm going to find all kinds of groups that didn't even come up when I searched it, because some of them don't have the word group in the name of the group. They just have some whatever it is. If you're getting bing, bing, bong, bong all the time because you were in some groups and you didn't get yourself out of them, don't ever leave a group, really. I did this morning, but I'll tell you what I did. I took pictures of the membership area before I left it. I was a brat this morning. I made somebody mad. But I picked up leads out of it when I did it, and now I'm going to help that person go back and sponsor everybody in that group. But see, here's some groups at AI Info. You know, how many people are in here? This is a group I actually created. Don't know how many people are in here. There's a whole list of people. Look at that. So hit these groups, any groups that you've been involved in. There's a bunch of people in there. Just go pull up, hit the eyeball thing right there. Information. It's not an eyeball, it's an eye. Hit the information area, and it's going to show you all the people in that group right there. There they are. Just go hit on them. You just click on them. Profile. Send them a message. So some of these people I'm already connected with. But yeah, send them a message. Hey, how's it going? Saw you in the group. You're still in that group. Are you still doing that? How's it going? You know, you having any luck? Have you ever able to sponsor anybody? Well, I found something interesting. I found a way to help people sign up people and everything. And it's not anything you'll learn anywhere else. You got to go to this little school. It's free. Here, I'm going to send you a link. And you send them your link to the Traffic Exchange. But you tell them, hey, this link talks about advertising, but let me tell you something. This school teaches you how to get downline. If you come in every morning at 11 a.m., there's a training. They'll teach you how to get downline. And it's free. It's absolutely free. You hook them in with that. And then they're going to want to know more, and they're going to actually learn about what we're doing with these 2x matrices, and they're not going to be able to resist it. $20 out of pocket one time on a force-fed 2x matrix that turns into $65,000 inevitable money in your pocket. They're not going to be able to resist that. They've never seen a compensation plan like that. How many of you have ever seen a 2x force-fed matrix that's paying $1 a person? The only one I know of that's been around lately was a little thing called Penny Pays, and it only paid pennies every level. You had to have 14 levels full to get to 14 levels full to get to even $28,000. All the money was in the lower levels. The top levels didn't hardly pay you anything. You didn't really make any money till you got down to those much lower levels. But people were doing it. 400 or 500 people we signed up in like a month. Same thing we've just done here. We're pretty close to that, pretty close to a month. Everybody who's in right now has a VIP in this in the build out for the avatars, or the build out for the NMAS, for the money train, to open your money train. We're pretty close to the same numbers that we were with Penny Pays, but guys, we're talking about $1 a person. $1 a person, not pennies a level. dollars every level. Dollars for every person. $1 every person, not 10 cents, 14 cents, and junk like that. We're talking big money here, accumulating very fast just because 2 get 2, who get 2, who get 2. So if any of you have activated some extra positions in there for yourself, make sure you're doing the work to go out there and find 2 more real live people that are going to get excited about this to perpetuate the growth under that account you made that isn't really a real live person who's going to be managing it and going out to sponsor more people. Maybe you made accounts in there for your grandkids, your dead grandparents, whatever it is. Know that you need to put 2 live people underneath there. It's imperative. Now, here's a couple of other things I'm going to announce today. In your back office in the school, you will see some changes are happening, and we're going to go in there. Let's just get into the back office. You're going to notice on NMAS that the credit card option has been taken away. Where the credit card, no one else can join NMAS with a credit card. It is now showing the new system where we're going to be paying with Cash App, OG Pay, and crypto. But we want everybody to move to OG Pay. We only want people using crypto that are in third world countries that absolutely cannot get OG Pay and Cash App. It's very important, guys, very important. So make your OG Pay accounts, get familiar with them. Mr. Lett, I need to visit with you. Don't let me forget. I want to make a special video about how to convert money from your Tron, your Clever Wallet, the Tron, to the OG Pay. We need to make a training video on that. So since you've gotten familiar with it, I'm going to let you help me with that. So anyway, this is going to be the new way that you're going to pay for NMAS. If you're already in NMAS, now remember, this is the thing that activates the money train area so that you can put your unlimited links to things you're doing in network marketing in there. So right now, we're restructuring this. All the people who were paying already $30 in the 3x matrix that only paid 6 levels, they have been grandfathered into the build out of the new 2x force-fed matrix. So they already have their positions locked up in place. If they have paid the $30 in the last 28 days, when we launch this as the $20 program, which know that it's for new people coming in, it's going to be $25 for their first month. Every month thereafter, it's only $20. So first month activation, $25. Now, if you've already paid it in the last, you're paid the $30 in the last 30 days, that money was paid into the upline of your position. You remember, all products and services that we sell here, advertising products, have no return. Go try to take an ad out at the newspaper. They print the newspaper, send it out. You try to get a refund for that. You don't get refunds on some products, and you cannot get a refund on something that is being paid out immediately to other people. That money you send in is being paid out immediately to other people. How can we possibly refund it to you? So don't ask for refunds. That's just, and if you do, you're going to lose your position. That's just all it is. Plain and clear, you're going to lose your position. So you can stop paying if you want, but if you do, you're going to lose your position. And that is the most important thing about what we're doing here. Filling up downline underneath positions so that you have that $65,000 coming in. Whether you take ownership and possession of your position or not, once it's placed in the matrix, it's there forever. It's never going away. Now, if you want to make AAI very wealthy, go ahead, give up your position. We'll gladly keep it. But if you want the money, keep it active, oversee it, Make sure, protect it with your life. $65,000 a month. And that applies to both the Money Train NMAS here and the Avatar program. Whatever you do, don't lose your position. Don't do something stupid. Mark your calendars. We're not using credit cards. It's not going to be an automatic draw from your bank account. You're going to need to go into your Google Calendar and put it in there on your calendar. Every 28 days, you're going to make that payment. It's essential to your, it's going to take you 5 minutes to log in your back office. You come in here anyway if you're monitoring your view leads area. If 28 days have passed and your little alarm goes off, you just come in here and log in. NMAS, upgrade, and you're going to come fill this out. You're going to go make your payment with Cash App or OG Pay. We're talking 5 minutes here, guys, to secure that you get your money every month. This is not hard to do. This is not hard to do. Make your payment, $20 every month. On both your avatars and on NMAS. Keep your position yours. Don't let it fall to AAI. You default on this 3 months in a row, you lose it. We're not going to keep trying to find you and whatever. You might get some email reminders about it, and if you don't respond, you're going to lose your position. AAI is going to take over, start paying the $20 to the upline every month and keep the position. It's an asset we could actually sell. By the way, so could you. If you're smart here, you're going to buy a couple of extra VIPs and think about maybe selling a couple of them. You can always open up more positions later. Build you a couple of VIPs out right now, turn around and sell them. They're already making money. Let's say you got one VIP, you got your personal position, you activate 2 more positions underneath you. All your all the people you sponsor go in underneath those 2 positions because they're right up smack underneath you. You got your 2 positions on the first level locked up as yours. The spillover that's coming in goes underneath those 2. All the people you sponsor go under those 2. All the people those people sponsor are paying into those 2 positions. Think about it. It's a position that's going to be earning $65,000 inevitable. Don't you think you could sell that? Or just keep the money for yourself? Those VIPs, man, right now at this stage of the game, every position you put in there is going to collect massive amounts of spillover because we have a massive name list to work with at the very top. At the very top. So I would secure yourself as many VIPs as you can afford to do. $20 one time. And get to work building people that are going to fall in underneath those VIPs. Just get to work now. Time is money. And if you're wasting time right now, you're throwing away tomorrow's money. Time wasted is money lost. If you're not building out with hitting everybody you can get your hands on this in network marketing, if you're not bringing them in here to learn what you know about right now, you might as well just take a gun and shoot yourself in the foot. Really? Goodness. What could you possibly be doing with your time more valuable than building out your downline right here? I can't think of a single thing, honestly. Maybe you need to sleep. Maybe you need to eat. But you know what? Most of the time I eat my meals sitting right here in front of this computer talking to you guys. I have y'all on in my kitchen. I go to my kitchen to get a drink. I go in there to do anything. You guys are right there on a tablet with me. I'm talking to somebody all day, every day about this. All day long, every day. You hear what I'm saying? Are you plugged in? Are you tuned in? Are you turned on? If you're not turned on, find your switch and flip it. Find your switch and flip it. Because you are costing yourself a lot of money that you could have very, very soon. We're just literally got to be days away from those programmers being finished on this. I have given them a very big incentive to wrap this up, to really apply themselves to it. So they're going to be hot and heavy getting it done. Hot and heavy on it. This is coming down the way, and it ain't going to take long. Now, here's the other thing. Right now, this upgrade thing is, we're not sure exactly, I'm not sure exactly, we're testing this, but this is going to be the way you pay every 28 days. But for right now, you still want to follow the instructions just to get the VIP. But know that this is what you're going to be seeing in both your avatars and in your money train to activate all that. This is how it's all going to be done every 28 days. But for right now, until that programming is finished, you're simply buying VIPs, and you're going to pay for it through this method right here. Until it's monetized, we're not using that new system. You're just buying VIPs to go into the build out. Now, if you have paid into MAS, like I was saying, you're going to be grandfathered in. So just, you don't need to be concerned about paying with that method yet. Only after we place you into the new 2x15 structure, then you will start using that payment method. We'll tell you when it's your turn, and you'll go there and make the payment, and that's automatically going to activate your account in the new build out. But that build out is not in place yet. You'll know when it is, when we call you and tell you your turn to make your account. All right, so just getting out there and simply getting people engaged with getting into the position of the 2x matrix is the main thing right now for everybody to know. They're simply going to be able to turn on this $65,000, and sooner than, you know, they're not going to be waiting as long as y'all been waiting, I'll tell you that. So it's going to be very soon now, very soon. They've got to be very, very close to finishing it up. Now, there's a new announcement going out, and I'm going to ask everybody a couple of things to announce. Number one, I'm still keeping the price of the founder's position, which is at the very top of the matrix of both the NMAS and the let me see, let me get that going here, of the NMAS build out, and also the avatar build out. So that position up there, there's still some of it left. I'm leaving it at the price that it's been here for a little bit. You can still get 0.25% for 50 bucks. You own that. You're always going to get paid every time money comes in there, 65,000 every month minimum. You're going to get your part of it every single time that this money comes in there. So 0.70% for $100, 5% for $500, and 11% of it for $1,000. So that's a big chunk right there for only $1,000. Big chunk of it. So, but it is going to be going up. So you have that. You can always buy more of it. If you bought some, you can buy more. Some people have already done that. Now, there is a new announcement going out, and I want to make sure that everybody's aware of our Facebook group. Let me pull up a different tab. Here we go. Not Facebook, YouTube. Oh my goodness, look at that. Woo! Let me get into our videos. All right, so this is a YouTube channel, and there are, I have uploaded Robert Rome's trainings. The first 3 trainings are on the YouTube channel. So if you're not familiar with this channel, just go on YouTube and look for Acquisition Alliance and find this emblem right here and join that channel so you can watch all the videos that have been posted in there. So I have put Robert Rome's trainings 1, 2, and 3 in there so people can learn how to do those. A lot of people are telling me they are not able to access them from Google. I'm not sure why, from the Google storage area, but they are now in this YouTube channel. So make sure your people are affiliated with the YouTube channel. And there is a fundraiser going on. We are promoting the thrift stores. So some of you have been around since I started the Crusade to Kill Poverty and heard me talking about the thrift stores. Know that these thrift stores are going to put people in your downline. This is going to be passively putting people in your downline. So come in here and watch this little video. Make sure you get the email that's going out and around that talks about the fundraiser. It's on GoFundMe right now. We're asking 10,000 people to put up $2 each. Not a lot of money there, but we get those thrift stores open and we get this first one open. The first one's going to help open the second one and the third one and so on and so on. And we're going to keep opening these stores all over the nation. The intent of these stores is to get right in front of the faces of people who are in dire poverty. Where do they buy their clothes? Where do they go shopping? At thrift stores. So we're going to attract them into the thrift stores. The thrift stores are going to do a lot of good services for the local community. So if you haven't gotten the email, get somebody, let me know. If you're not getting your emails from admin@acquisitionallianceinc.com, write that down. admin@acquisitionallianceinc.com. Go in your email and make that address a contact. Create a contact for Acquisition Alliance and that address. Add it to your contacts. That might help you actually get those emails, or if they're going to your spam, keep them from going to spam. If you've made them a contact, they're more likely to show up in your inbox. So be sure you do that. And if you're not getting the emails, let me know so I can have our programmer look into why it is you're not getting the emails. Be sure you give me the email address that you have registered with AAI. Whatever email address you use there. If you've got multiple email addresses, make sure you're talking about the same one that we have in our files. So go to your profile in AAI and look and see, what email address do I have in there? Oh, do I need to change this? You know, maybe you can't get into that one anymore even. Make sure we're talking about the same email address, but send me an email if you are not able to get our emails. So you can make admin@acquisitionallianceinc.com a contact, and then just go and send an email there saying, I'm not getting the emails, and from the email box that you want to actually receive the emails to, so that we have the email address you're talking about. So anyway, but we're asking everybody to help spread the word about getting these thrift stores open, because guys, the more people you can get to contribute to this effort, spread it around your churches, particularly. Part of the mission of this thrift store is to offset the very overwhelming need. You know, people who need benevolence help, you know, they go to their churches for help. The churches have people who tithe in, and that money gets converted after the church's expenses are paid, building expenses, preachers paid, whatever. Some of that money goes into funds for benevolence, and they help people pay rent, utilities, medical prescriptions, different things that maybe the insurance isn't covering like that, or doesn't pay enough. Different things that people need, emergency situations where people need help. So the churches have a lot of demand on them right now from a lot of people that have suffered through this COVID thing more than ever before. These thrift stores, the revenue that comes in by just selling stuff that people don't want anymore, those funds are converted into helping the local communities. So as we open each of these stores, we're helping the communities. And for every person who comes in there for financial assistance, guess what's going to happen? That store is going to fund opening them an account in AAI, activating them in the Avatar program and the Money Train and GDI and 14 Eagles. And we're going to add a couple more little things in there. Mark Stevens and Brian Fraser. Brian Fraser owns the 14 Eagles thing that we use, but Mark Stevens, who's become an equal partner with me here in AAI, he owns 2 other crowdfunding platforms. And we're going to tie in those platforms into AAI so people can join you in them with, you know, those are one-time payments out of pocket. These crowdfunding things, if you build it as a force-fed matrix, the way we're doing things here, it's a one-time out of pocket. Y'all all joined in to 14 Eagles. You know, you have never spent another penny there other than that $6. And if you've been building it, you've got your $6 already back. And everything else you do there from that point on, you're never taking another penny out of your own pocket. So we're going to incorporate 2 more crowdfunding platforms, and I'm having the programming done so that when they go to join that with you, it's going to be done through the back office of AAI, and it's automatically going to go find the username for that person. It's the username that's available underneath you as a 2x matrix, building that out so that I don't have to manage the sheet anymore. So that's the other thing that's coming that's going to be really exciting. Really exciting. And all these people, as they're walking through the door of a thrift store, coming in there to get benevolence help, they're going to get added into all these things. They're going to have accounts in all these things. They're going to be coming in underneath everybody who's already in here. Everybody. It's going to create spillover under everyone, because those people are going to be sponsored in here by the school, by admin, and they're just going to fall in where they fall under everyone. So help us get these thrift stores opened. I'm telling you, we're going to have thousands of people every month from every store. There will be hundreds of people who come in every day seeking benevolence help. That means hundreds of people being activated into all these accounts, falling in underneath all of you who have already activated your own account. We want to move these people. We don't just want to give them a handout. We want to give them a hand up. We don't want them to have to come in there the next month seeking help again. We want to position them so that they are forever, ever receiving $65,000 a month. Can you think of a better way to eradicate poverty? Guys, we can do this in such a massive way if we get the thrift stores open. So I'm asking you to get the email, go send it to everybody you know, post it repeatedly every day on your Facebook wall for all your friends to see. They may get tired of seeing it. Say it's worth it. Send another $2. Send another $2. Can you send another $2? We're trying to open some more stores. Once we get this first one open, we're not stopping there. We're going on to open another one and another one and another one. As soon as the first store is open, and my goal is to have that store open by September and find local people that will keep it running and operating. And then I'm going to Vegas to open one in Vegas. We can have these stores opened up all over the world. But we're going to cover the United States first. I want one store in every state, and then we're going to add 2 stores in every state. Do you know how big Goodwill is? Do you know they own all that real estate? They don't rent anymore. When I was young, Goodwill first came out, they rented properties. They don't do that anymore. Look at Goodwill now. Look at their stores. They're building huge, buying real estate and building huge buildings. They own it all. They own it. It is the best business model ever if you want to deal with a linear business. You got free inventory coming in the door. Free inventory. However, Goodwill pays their CEO and the people who are at the upper level of all that make as much or more money than our president does every month in a year. Yeah, over $300,000 a year. I think the last time I heard about it was several years back, and the CEO of Goodwill was making $350,000 a year. You guys are going to be making more than that just from your little 2x matrix stuff. Man, you're going to be making almost that much in 3 or 4 months, you know, no time at all. You got 15 levels of people who are activated in 4 different things. Well, you're already there making that much money in a month. In a month. What our president makes in a year, you're going to make it every month. just because these people activated $20 here, $20 there, $10 here, another $20 there, less than $100. And everybody's making over 300,000 every month. Every month. Crazy money. But if we open these thrift stores, guys, the flood is coming in. We're going to be bringing massive amounts of people in every day. Every day. Just think about it. I know that every store is going to have a demand on it with at least 50 to 100 people every single day that come there seeking help with rental assistance, utility assistance, medical assistance. Once the word gets out, the flood is coming in. These people will be scheduling appointments to come in and talk to a counselor and get assistance. People in the community will be volunteering to work there because they understand what the mission is and what we're doing. Helping the community. Volunteers will be coming in to help sit down with these people, and they'll be given a budget. This is how much money we have today to give out. And in that budget is going to be reserved for every person who comes in, every appointment who's scheduled. There's another $100 put aside for that person. So 50 people come in the door in a day to seek benevolence help. That means $500 from that day's sales is being applied to putting those people into all these matrices. The next day, another 50 people come in, and we're just talking one store with one counselor working. They're going to see one person, spend about 30 minutes with them. How many hours in the day? Go figure. So a lot of people can be serviced in one day. You got 2 or 3 volunteers working there. They're servicing people. Easy to service 50 people and put 50 people a day from every store into this matrix. 50 people a day. We got 2 stores, that's 100 people a day. We got 3 stores, that's 150 people a day. We got 4 stores opened up, that's 200 people every day coming in and spillover. The more stores we have open, the more spillover that's coming in, because the store is gonna create it and pay for it with the sales of the stuff that people didn't want. Please get this bigger picture. Think outside the box here. Recognize how big and powerful this is going to be. Help us get people to donate $1, $2, whatever it is that they can afford to do. Let's get these stores open and fast. So anyway, anybody here got any questions this morning? It's Monday. It's time to hit it with anybody who signed up in GDI last week. Anybody who signed up in GDI, it is time to help them get their 5 people signed up and get that extra $100 bonus. If they did not sign up anybody last week, let's get them their 5 people in this week and get that $100 bonus for them. Wita, I see you're unmuted there. Good morning.
Yes, how are you? I wanted to talk to you about that, the Goodwill or the
thrift
ad
store?
that you sent out. Yeah, I wanted to find out because at the end of the message, it had my username on there and my password.
Right, because it came from AAI. So when
Okay.
you forward that to people, after you hit forward, you want to go down to the bottom of that email and erase that, and then hit send. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want
Yeah.
to send all of that out to everybody.
Yeah, and just send it. Yeah, send it to everybody. There's nobody out there that wouldn't have an interest in supporting that effort. We're going to be alleviating a lot of the stress and strain on churches by opening up these stores.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Wita.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right, guys. Any other questions this morning? If not, I'm going to suggest, Beverly, we get into our pledge and get to work. Is Robert on the call with us this morning? Yes, he is. There we go. Okay, let's get the pledge up. Are you ready?
Okay, I am.
Wonderful. Let me pull it up here. I don't know why it does this to me where it wants to go sideways on me.
Oh, I have a question. So, when we're gonna pay for the avatars en masse, will it be all on the same day, or will it all be
It's what, 28
scattered?
days from the day that you activated whatever it was. Every 28 days, there's gonna be a new fee. That's
So
where
it's
the
gonna
money
be
comes from.
scattered. It's gonna be scattered dates, because
Yep,
everything was.
so you just
oh,
mark,
boy.
have you put a reminder in your calendar. It's easy to do. You just go to your calendar, your Google Calendar, and you put some, you create an event or a reminder or whatever, and it's gonna pop up and tell you, gotta make that payment today. Bam, right there. And you just go and real quick, make the payment on Cash App or Google Pay or OG Pay, go into your OG Pay, and then just go and fill out the information in the back office. It's a 5-minute ordeal. Once you program in, as soon as you activate a new avatar or you activate the money train, just go into your Google Calendar and put a reminder in there. 28 days out, figure out what 28 days later is, put a reminder in there. Got to go off on that date, make that payment. It's going to take 5 minutes out of your day to go do it. 5 minutes to make those payments. 5 minutes. Is it not worth the $65,000 that's coming in behind that? Yes, it is.
Oops.
Yes, Lizelle.
Yes.
Yes, hi. I'm just curious, and are you going to be sending out emails for billing?
There will be a reminder email going out. I'm going
Okay.
to have them program that in, but people just need to take responsibility. It's $65,000 a month every month or more.
I
Don't miss
understand
your
that.
payment. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to
And
do what? Pay the
miss my-
payment or miss it?
Miss
yeah,
my
yeah.
65,000.
So use your
Um,
Google Calendar. It pops up and gives you a message on your phone.
Okay, and also I just want to confirm that OG Pay works in England, because I want to get.
I believe it does. I don't know why it wouldn't. That's the most common country. The countries where it
Yes.
doesn't work are those countries that try to keep their people slaves.
Right.
Oh.
It's probably because of the Tea Party,
Yeah.
if you
well,
know your history.
Yeah,
Which
we're
sure
on
you
better
do.
terms with England now than we were.
I think so, yes.
So, yeah.
All right, because I don't know, can I have him
mean,
pay me?
We did
Can I-
have the British invasion in the 60s, so
Yes.
they've
Exactly.
been accepted into America.
Yes, they were definitely accepted.
We probably had something to do with Sir Paul being knighted. But, there are more
And-
people in America that were crazy about them than there were in England anyway. We put a lot of money into England over that.
You're right about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Also, can I be paid in TronLink and then convert? This is what I'm getting.
Yes, but I'm gonna say, everybody, we only want the people who absolutely cannot get OG Pay to use the cryptocurrency. We want everybody on OG Pay. Cryptocurrency requires us to keep separate books, extra books,
Yeah.
a lot of bookkeeping, a lot of tracing of payments, too much room for error and loss of income. Things
I see.
happen in the cryptocurrency world. Robert Runs will tell you, I sent him a very large payment and he never figured out where it went or how to get to it.
What
So,
about if
Want
I,
everybody on OG Pay. You can't keep using Cash App. You can use it in the beginning here, but we want you to use OG Pay forever from then on, because Cash App is going to close up your accounts and keep your money.
right,
Mark my word. they will.
now TronLink can be converted to Gemini. Gemini can be converted to cash.
Right.
right?
Well, you can convert in your Clever Wallet. I don't, it depends on what wallets you're using and different things like that. They all work differently.
I know,
So,
and I've got them all.
I've got everybody using Clever Wallet, and I'm going to do a video with how to convert your money in Tron, TRX, to cash in your OG Pay account. So that's my next thing that I'm working on here this morning. A lot of people are sitting on a lot of Tron because we took it in doing the
Yes.
stuff with the 14 Eagles, with the guys in Nigeria having to pay upline with nothing more than Tron. So a lot of people are sitting on a lot of Tron right now. It's not a bad thing to have. It tends to go up more than it goes down these days. But at the same time,
It's up
better off to
today.
convert it and get it into your OG Pay account.
It's way up today, I'll tell you that.
Well, good. I haven't looked
Wait.
today.
0.09,
Good to
something
hear.
like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get an easy way for you know who to be able
OG
to-
Pay. OG Pay. Tell him to get his OG Pay. And England has Cash App. We have people in the UK using Cash App, so I would think for sure England is capable of using Cash App.
So he can pay in Cash App.
Yeah. Yeah, he can buy his, yeah.
I may be paying for him for him. He could send it to me and I can pay for it.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
That's what I
That's
think.
probably the easiest thing to do.
Because I'm making him crazy. I'm crazy already.
Just
and I'm
tell him
making
to
him-
send it to you. He needs to listen to the recordings.
Yes, I am gonna send him today.
Don't let, do
Um,
not enable people to have them tell you everything. They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it. Make them listen to the recordings.
Oh,
You just tell them, you just
absolutely.
simply say, I don't know how to explain this.
Right.
I don't know how to explain this. You gotta listen to this recording.
And I'm gonna say it just like you do.
You know what? I
Who's
tell people,
laughing? Who's
when
laughing?
people call me, want to know how it all works, I say, listen to the recordings. Why should I take time out to say it to you personally,
That's right.
individually, when I've already recorded it for everybody? Go
I
listen to
am,
the recording.
I am learning so much from this woman. You have no idea. I'm learning how to tell people off. You can't believe it. Lizelle, you're good for me. Anyway, she is
You don't
great.
have time for time wasters.
You're right. You know what? And I had somebody who actually signed up tell me he doesn't have time to recruit anyone. And I said, you know,
Well, that's okay.
I'm
You
like,
didn't know.
you
Well, as
don't-
long as you got the position, as long as you got the position in here, eventually you'll have downline. Because of the way it
Exactly.
works, eventually you'll have downline.
exactly. And I'm going to
You're
send
gonna
him.
wish, you're
I-
gonna
I-
wish that you had made time for it.
I'm going to send him this recording as well.
Yeah.
And you know who you are. You know who I'm speaking of.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I love all my people, just so they know. And I'm trying to help everybody who's coming in with me.
Yeah,
And
you just gotta hammer on them. Hey,
you're right.
get the position and listen to the videos. Listen, get the position and watch the videos.
You're right.
So, yeah,
I just gotta get a bigger hammer, that's all.
yeah, yeah.
Lizelle, I love you.
Get you a
You're the
blowhorn.
best. Yes.
Are you
All right.
listening out there?
And what you're doing with the thrift store, I've never, ever heard anything so brilliant in my life. And I've been here a while. This is,
Got problems getting people in network marketing? No problem. Just go find some broke people that are asking for money.
oh my God. You're amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
by the way, Joanne, call me. I have a proposition for you.
You what?
So, I do. Call me after the call. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, call me in about 2 hours. I have to make another phone call right after this call. So,
Okay, dear.
yeah, in fact, I gotta hurry and get off. So
Okay.
Beverly, I'm gonna let you take over. I have to call the guy who's handling the fundraiser. So
Okay.
told me to call him
Okay,
straight up at 11. I'm gonna let you guys close out.
Bye-bye.
all right, everyone, please unmute and repeat after me. I have been blessed
I have been blessed.
I've been blessed.
with the knowledge and the weapon
The knowledge and the
Knowledge
weapon
and the weapon
that will eradicate poverty
It will
It will
eradicate
It will
poverty.
eradicate poverty.
simply and easily.
Simply
Simply
and
And
easily.
easily.
I have the power
I
I
I
have
the
have the
power
power
and the solution
and the
and the
solution
and the
solution
solution
to help end the problems
to help
in
in
the
the
to help in
problems
the problem
that poverty breeds.
that poverty breeds.
I am an intricate part
I'm
I
an
mean,
I
intricate
am an
part
intricate part
of ending the suffering
of ending the suffering
of millions of people
of millions of people
around the world.
around the world.
I respect and honor
I respect and honor
the privilege and ability
the
the
privilege
privilege
and
and
ability
ability
that has been bestowed on me
that
that has
bestowed
been
that
on
has been
me
bestowed on me
to make a difference in poverty.
to make a difference
Make a
in
to make a
poverty.
difference in poverty.
I will not waste time.
I will not
I
I
waste
will not
time.
waste time.
I hasten to the call of duty
I hasten to the call
I
of
hasten
duty
to the call of duty.
and pledge to give my best
and pledge to give my
I
best
pledge to give my best
every day to this cause
every day
every
to this
day
cause
to this cause
and the interests of all mankind.
in the
of all
interest of all
mankind.
mankind.
Before my God,
Before my
Before my
God,
God,
who wants his people to prosper,
who wants his
who
people
people
wants his
prosper.
people to prosper,
I make this pledge.
to
I make
I
this
make
pledge.
this pledge.
Exemplify.
Simplify.
Simplify.
I am grateful
I'm
I
grateful
am grateful
that money comes to me
that
that
money
money comes to me
in increasing quantities
can
in
increase
increasing
Increasing
quantities
from multiple sources
from
from
multiple
multiple
sources
sources
on a continuous basis.
on
on a
continuous
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 basis.
basis.
I am a money magnet.
I'm a
I
money
am
magnet.
a money magnet.
I earn $10,000 per month
I earn
$10,000
$10,000 per month
from network marketing.
from network
from network
marketing.
marketing.
I am healthy.
I'm
I
healthy.
am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I'm
I am
wealthy.
I am
wealthy.
wealthy.
I am happy.
I'm
I
happy.
am
I'm
happy.
happy.
I am love.
I'm
I am
loved.
love.
I am success.
I am
I am
success.
I am
success.
prosperity.
I'm
I am
prosperity.
I am
prosperity.
abundance.
I
I
am
am
abundant.
abundant.
I am money.
I'm money.
I am money.
I am the universe.
I'm the
I
universe.
am the universe.
I am amazing.
I am
I
amazing.
am amazing.
I am
I
I
am
am
that I am.
that I am.
that I
am.
am.
Every day,
Every
Every
day,
Every
day,
in
day,
every way,
in
in
every way,
every
every
way.
I
way,
am getting better and better.
I'm getting
I'm
better.
I'm
getting
getting
better
better
and
and
better.
better.
The Lord is my shepherd.
The
The
Lord
The
is
Lord
my
is
Lord
my
is my
shepherd.
I
shepherd.
shall not want.
I shall
I
not
shall
want.
not
This
want.
is the day
This
This
is the
This
is
is
day
the
the
day
day
the Lord has made.
the
the
Lord
the
has
Lord has
Lord
made.
has
made.
made.
We will rejoice
We
We will
rejoice
rejoice
and be glad in it.
and we're
and
glad
be
in
Be
it.
glad in
glad
it.
I allow the
in
energy of wealth,
I
I
allow
allow
the
the energy of wealth,
prosperity,
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 abundance,
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 compassion,
compassion,
and
compassion,
empathy
and
and
empathy
empathy
to
empathy
flow into my heart
flow
to
into my
flow
heart
into my
and
heart
life today.
and life
and
today.
life
life
today.
today.
By thought, the thing I want
By
By
thought, the thing I want
comes to me,
comes to me,
comes
To
to me,
me,
but only by action
but only
but
by
only
only by
by
do I
action
action
receive it.
do I
do
receive
I
it.
receive it.
So I think big
So I
So
think
I think big
and act on it daily.
and act on
and
it daily.
act on it daily.
Amen.
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 And God, we thank you for this morning. We thank you for everyone that is here. And we thank you for this crusade and the many endeavors that it is launching on. And we ask that you would guide us and direct us to be able to bring these things to fulfillment for the betterment of all mankind. We give you all honor and glory. Amen.
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 Okay, great.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a
guys.
great day, everybody.
Bye-bye. Everybody have a good
Okay.
day.
See you later.
you.